I'm Vin.
I'm Sori.
If you would like to get your song reviewed, dear listener, there's a filthy capitalist option. As Sori says, 125 gets you straight to the head of the line. You don't have to be a part of the alliance. You don't have to be part of the group.
Wait a minute.
And the biggest thing is you don't have to wait. You hop, skip, and jump right in front of everybody. 125 gets you there. You do that 3 times, and then get mashed down to the $75 rate for perpetuity.
Yes!
Also, there is a band review option. So if you've got a band and you're trying to get your band some exposure, hit me up at vinsori@gmail.com, and I'll show you the details about how to pull that off.
You can also jump on Patreon, and there is a option on the tiers to be able to get your band reviewed. Obviously, we can't lie to you, so we can't guarantee a positive review. Get what you get.
It's just rubbish.
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 That's British for garbage.
My favorite is a community option. $1 at the gate gets you in at Patreon. You get to join an alliance. The alliance joins their points together, and that helps determine what songs that we do.
The alliances hang out on Discord.
Message me on Patreon to get the link.
And they do all kinds of other cool things. They do Minecraft, Dungeons and Dragons.
Yeah. It's really a community within the community. Anybody can go on the village, facebook.com/Vin and Sori. There's 160,000+ people on the channel. What's cool about the Discord is that it offers a real opportunity for community connection, friendship, that type of thing.
And it's on Discord, so if you're not a Facebook person, it's for you.
You start off at $1.
Right.
Plus you get exclusives. Sori and I are working on a song. So the first 15 seconds of that was on Patreon. Also, at $15 tier and above, when we actually debut the video, they're going to be there live with us. There you are, dear listener. The Chauffeur, guys, Duran. We're going to go from Slayer to Duran. Eclectic indeed. Please get the lyrics.
Yeah, what's the timestamp? 2:13.
2:13. Ooh, a video. Got lyrics?
Out on the top lanes, the glides are moving. Oh, looking for a new place to drive. You sit beside me, so newly charming. Sweating dewdrops glisten fresh in your side. And the sun drips down, bedding heavy behind the front of your dress, all shadowy lined. And the droning engine throbs in time with your beating heart. Way down the lane away, living for another day. The 8-bit swam up in the drifting haze. Swim seagull in the sky towards that hollow western isle. My envied lady holds you fast in her gaze. And the sun drips down, bedding heavy behind the front of your dress, all shadowy lined. And the droning engine throbs in time with your beating heart. And the sun drips down, bedding heavy behind the front of your dress, all shadowy lined. And the droning engine throbs in time with your beating heart. Sing, Lucilla.
I like that point. Sing Blue Silver. It's happy sounding.
Duran. The reason I knew about this band was because Jonathan Davis from Korn said it was one of his favorite bands as a kid.
Oh, really?
I said, oh, okay, Duran.
What?
So I listened to one of their songs. I cut it off halfway.
I was gonna say
they're not heavy. I
Rejected.
had just been converted to metalism. Mm-hmm. So that I was like, no, it's not heavy enough. Sorry, Jonathan. No Duran for me. Okay. What were your thoughts?
It was a happy sounding song, and
really, I thought it was kind of eerie and haunting.
Oh well, it was happy in the sense of you never watched Alice in Wonderland.
No.
Okay, well, it had this sort of, to me, reminded me a little bit of Alice in Wonderland when things are like not as they seem, but they're little, and the which you said it was haunting.
Yeah.
Your explanation was haunting. Mine was like the fun of Alice in Wonderland. And then it just made me think of Happy Thoughts.
Okay, so lyrically, what's going on with you? How'd it turn out, Amy? How'd you do? We'll talk later.
Was she interested?
We'll talk later.
Out on the tar plains, the glides are glides?
Looks like glides. These guys are English, so maybe there's some like English stuff that we're gonna miss. But keep going, go ahead.
All looking for a new place to drive. You sit beside me, so newly charming. It sounded like it was a relationship song, and it was going well.
Sweating dewdrops glisten, freshing your side.
So I assume she was like laying
the tar
grass?
plains. Okay, the tar plains would be the road, right? You know the plains.
Yeah.
It's like a big flat land, so the tar plains that would be stretches, long stretches of highway.
And then they stopped to lay in the grass?
And he's the chauffeur. Yeah. The glides are moving. All I'm looking for you sit beside me so nearly. Where do you see the grass in verse 1?
Well, sweating. Oh, sweating.
She's sweating.
Yeah, I saw dewdrops, so I didn't read the sweating.
Freshing your side. That's a very interesting way of looking at it. Freshing your side, because sweat kind of does. It's there to refresh you when you're overheating. Mm-hmm. But I mean, most of us interpret sweat as nasty.
Yeah.
But he loves her so much that he's interpreting sweat as fresh, a freshening effect.
Aww, that's cute.
That's what happens. You fall in love with a girl. You start. Everything gets reimagined.
Reimagined. Oh, okay.
So now sweat isn't nasty. It's freshening her side. What was it like? She has a glow. There's one girl told me one time. She's like, I don't sweat, I glow.
Yeah, that's it.
I was like, nah, you sweat, bro, and you smell. Okay, shout out to the homie.
Was it that one that told you to do the push-ups?
No.
She looked like somebody would say something like that.
Yeah, no. Her name was Clarissa, actually.
Clarissa explains it all. She was Cuban?
And she used to call it Cuba. I don't know if that's true. I don't know if that's like the...
What they say?
Yeah. But yeah, she was Cuban. Glad says sweat is sexy.
Oh, I've heard lots of guys say that, actually. That's what makes me feel uncomfortable at the gym.
You know how my mind works. Like the whole thong thing.
Right.
Just a very horrible idea. Horrible idea.
But you think sweat all around is nasty?
Of course sweat is nasty.
Oh, I disagree.
What do you mean? So wait a second. So when we're in the sauna and I'm completely drenched with sweat, you're like, that's great. I want to just drink gallons of that sweat.
I didn't say drink it. Ew, that's not where we were going.
Look at your face. It's almost as if the sweat is gross to you.
To drink? What the fuck? To drink it?
Yeah, that's disgusting.
But not, have some fun. We're all sweaty, blah, blah, blah. Not drink it, though.
Yeah, but I'm in the sauna.
That's so gross. Okay, first of all, I feel like I have a disorder that when I see something gross, I automatically think, what if I had to put that in my mouth? And I never let myself go there with your dripping sweat in the sauna, and I wish you hadn't have said that, because just...
Now we're together. Sweat is nasty.
No, I think it depends.
Lisa says it. Lisa agrees.
What if you're kissing up a storm and you're getting sweaty? Is that still nasty, or is that sexy?
Take a shower.
Take a break?
Take a shower, get back at it.
Take a break?
Where is it in the Bible? You just got to do one session one time.
Yeah, but why should you stop just because you sweat a little bit?
Because you smell.
No. Dirty bodies. No. Dirty bodies stink when they sweat. If your body is clean and you sweat, you don't stink.
Somos feos, apretamos el perro en amasoto. Okay, so...
what did you think about this? Okay, and the sun drips down, bedding heavy behind. The front of your dress all shadowy lined. Is it? Oh, because the sun was going down, and so it was just, oh, how cute. And the droning engine throbs in time with your beating heart. Boy, he's really struck by this girl he's driving around, huh?
Yeah, that's Deftones has a song called Be Quiet and Drive. And that was my favorite lovey song for a very, very, very long time.
Oh, really?
Yeah. There is some, and you're kind of like this too. Well, not as much as me. I love driving. Just me and you. And then we have our talks and stuff. I love that shit. That's my favorite. That's my favorite thing to do.
I do. I enjoy the drives, but it's hard for. I would enjoy the drives more if I had gone outside already. Like on the days where we've gone outside and then we go for a drive, it feels complete. But if I'm like in the house and then in the car and it's just too much inside,
especially
and not enough activity.
COVID, yeah.
And what do they say? Remember when?
What's up, Charlie?
What was that thing you were watching last night where the guy was like, remember when?
What's up, Charlie? My condolences, bro. My condolences. You're a Kansas City guy. My condolences. Shout out to Patrick Mahomes.
The guy was like, remember when life was simple? Like if you were fat, it was just because you moved too little and you ate too much. It was just that simple. So that's. I would like to walk more. I need to move more. All right. So and the sun drips down. Okay, yeah. So we did that. I liked the way he said, and then the droning engine throbs in time with your beating heart. Now I've heard a lot of songs where when the person sees something, it reminds them of the person. But this one was interesting because it was as it was happening, the sounds that he was saying reminded him of her.
Yeah.
But she was right there, and they were in the moment.
Yeah, it's very interesting, technology and what that does with relationships. Like,
yes.
It makes you wonder, like, just like on a practical level, like when we used to play Oregon Trail as kids, like you're in some wagon train or whatever, so it takes you a week or 2 weeks to get to a place that we get to in 5 hours now. And all of the ramifications of that on a relationship, I think, are very, very, very fascinating to me. But
how so?
Well, I know what would happen in our family. I don't even think we would be able to. I don't think we'd get there alive, bro. If we had to do 2 weeks of travel together, all of us, like Johan, Orion.
You mean Oregon Trail travel?
Yeah. That's what I mean.
But no, I disagree with you because you train the kids for what you think is important.
Yeah.
And so if that was an important thing to you, they would be trained on that. And so I don't think that
Yeah,
they...
you could train them, but you see how they are. They fight like cats and dogs, man.
Oh, you mean the fighting?
Yeah,
I thought you
that's
meant
what
like
I'm-
surviving
No,
the
I'm
rattlesnakes
talking about, like,
and the...
No, I'm talking about the relational side of it. I'm talking about how the lack of technology would affect our relationship with each other, being in a closed, confined environment where we're trying to get somewhere. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, I think you're just completely wrong because, you know, when I'm downstairs with the kids and I'm cooking and there's a lot going on, whatever, like, basically everything runs very well. Except there's always two people that are always arguing, and that's because one person wants to argue.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, but they're...
Shout out to the home.
But that person believes that that's how you have conversation.
Right.
Is to argue. They didn't believe that... What's the point in a conversation if you're not going to have an argument?
Right.
Is that person's perspective. So I think that if we were in a closed room like that for long periods of time, I think that everybody would... I actually think there would be less arguing because there'd be more to see. Although the Oregon Trail probably was pretty boring. So, anyway...
Didn't they have, like, you ran into an Indian and he killed you?
Yeah. There could be an Indian... Yeah, that's true.
Holy shit.
Wow, I didn't even realize.
Evil-ass Indians.
Yeah.
Their land.
Yeah, how dare they?
How dare they? We have divine right. All right, what do you get the song?
Well, I mean, what ended up happening at the end?
Actually, hold on. There's more shit here.
And watching Lover's Part, I feel you smiling. What glass splinters lie so deep in your mind? To tear out from your eyes with a word to stiffen brooding lies, but I'll only watch you leave me further behind.
Whoa. As they say in the hood, that went left. That went left.
Wow.
It didn't work out, apparently. Glass splinters lie so deep in your mind. That's brilliant. That's like, you know, because they're in a car. So he's going with the theme, right?
Yep.
So the car accident happened and there's glass all over the place. Remember when that car accident happened right in front of your place, and we picked up glass a year later from the event?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yep.
So the car is their relationship. Looks like they had a big giant crash, and so the glass splintered so deep in her mind to tear out from your eyes. Go back up. With a word to stiffen brooding lies. So somebody came in and poisoned the well, and she believed them over him.
Well, remember that movie that we watched? It was dated back. And there was basically the butler. He was a black guy, and the woman was wearing, I think, a yellow dress. And he was her chauffeur. He had to drive her around, and stuff wasn't going good between her and her husband. And then they ended up sleeping together, and she found out she was pregnant. So then she had to get him killed.
Yeah.
Remember that one?
Yeah.
This song reminds me of that movie. What was that movie?
I forgot the
It wasn't Driving Miss Daisy.
No.
I don't remember what the name of it was. But
I mean, I don't think it's as dramatic as anybody dying, but it just looks like the car was a metaphor for their relationship or whatever. And then somebody came in with some brooding lies and destroyed their car, and so there's glass splinters in her mind.
It says, with a word to stiffen brooding lies. So it seems like she already had like some questions, there was already some things going, and then somebody brought the information that really made it so she was like, that's true, I am right.
Yeah, because, again, he's a rock star, so... There's all the assumptions, yada yada yada, and how men are viewed, blah blah blah. So yeah, and then somebody came in and reinforced those lies. Yeah, that's a good point. Holy smokes!
Okay, and then it said,
known as Albert Schweitzer, there's more to this kind of camouflage, more than just color and shape. Who's crawling now in the tall grass near my tent? Listen. That's the next one, bro.
Sing blue silver. I like that part. Just the words, sing
That's
blue
the car?
silver. Oh, I don't know.
Driving, blue silver car.
Oh, okay. I didn't know what it was. I just liked the sing blue silver. Okay, so this one was very interesting. You had such a unique sound to it. I've never heard anything like this that I can recall. So that's going to bump it up a bit. But at the same time, it wasn't something that I was like, wow, I definitely would add that to my playlist and listen to that every day. But would be something that I would listen to again on occasion. So I'm going to go with a 9.2. And you, sir?
So this song makes me want to listen to "Be Quiet and Drive" from the Deftones. I call it girlfriend music. I still like "Be Quiet and Drive" better than this, although I am almost certain that this song was an inspiration for "Be Quiet and Drive," and Deftones covered this song.
Oh, they did?
in the audience. Deftones actually covered the song, and apparently they nailed it. So when we ever get to covers week, inshallah, we'll be able to do it.
Oh, we never reacted to "Be Quiet and Drive."
9.6, you beautiful people. 9.6 it is.
Boom, there you have it.
There you are, dear listener. Vin out.
Sori out.
Gone.